What's good, Cowboy Nation? It's Jason Sibley with Repping the Star. I held off on making a video for the reactions of the Dallas Cowboy and Ram game because today was the trade deadline. So I wanted to kind of see exactly if the Cowboys were going to do anything, but unfortunately, trade deadline has came and went. Cowboys didn't make any moves. So a little disappointed on that because I feel like the teams around us keep getting better. The Eagles seem to get better. 49ers just picked up Chase Young from the Commanders. Commanders also sent Montez Sweat to the Seahawks. So it seems like teams around us are getting better, but the Cowboys are staying the same. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little disappointed, but I guess maybe we should have believed Jerry Jones when he said we weren't gonna make any big moves. But um there's a silver lining to that though. In a weird way. Yes, we did not get any trades, but some of the I mean, you got Chase Young, Montez Sweat from the Commanders. Those are two hard hitting defensive ends on the Commanders that we have to face in later on this season that we don't have to face anymore. Also, the Giants also, man, I can't think of his name. They just got rid of somebody as well. So at the same token, like yes, we got some games coming up that we're not gonna have to face the same defense going forward. But at the same token, I just really wanted us to step up in something. Offensive line would have been something I was thinking about getting adding a little more depth to our offensive line. Possibly somebody, maybe a veteran tight end. I wouldn't have been mad if we would have picked up a corner or something, but we didn't make any moves, but I still think I still feel like we're in a positive place. But let's go back really quick to Sunday against the Rams. What a remarkable game. I'm telling you, I think I predicted it was like 28-21 is what I predicted it, and I never would have predicted a 40 burger like that. Like when I tell you we played well in all three phases. We played well in offense, defense, special teams. Like this was ridiculous. And I know Dak gets a lot of hate out here. I understand a lot of people got a lot of stuff to say about Dak Prescott, but Dakota Prescott was the reason why we won that game. The way he played 4 touchdowns. Now, granted, yes, there was an interception. I really don't necessarily put that on Dak. I look at that as not only was it tipped at the line of scrimmage, but of course, Sean McEwen also tipped it as well. So stuff like that happens. I mean, that's the luck of the draw. Are we ever going to have a perfect QB out here? No. So stop it. So let's not do that. It's the first thing that people want to bring up. Like, oh yeah, Dak played a good game, but he had an interception. Well, so did most of the quarterbacks this weekend. So let's not just single out Dak on this. But he played a phenomenal game. I love to see CeeDee Lamb get so many touchdowns and touches. I mean, this is the reason why he's a wide receiver one. I know a lot of people are criticizing him, saying he's not one, and I don't understand what this thing is where ex players are now criticizing active players like that. You didn't have to deal with that when y'all were playing, but now it seems like with social media, everybody got something to say. But why don't you just give people credit for what they doing? I mean, you're not doing it no more, so let them do it. But I mean, that's not what this video is about. But I think the CD Lamb stepped up. Love to see Cooks, back get another touchdown this year. It's that little bow and arrow thing. I love it. I love seeing it. I want to see more of that this year. Ferguson with the fingertip touchdown catch. I mean, it was an amazing game. Block punts. I mean, every phase of that game we played phenomenal. I was so worried about Cooper Cup. I was worried about Pika Nachu. I think that's his name. Man, we shut him down. Like this was a great game. Bland played a phenomenal game. Pick six. I mean, if we could keep this same kind of energy leading up to this game coming against Philly, I have no hesitation to pick the Cowboys. I have no hesitation to believe that we can take this. I don't care that we're not playing at home and we playing in Philadelphia. We could still take this game, but we have to bring that same energy. What they have in Philadelphia, they're not the Philadelphias of last year. See, last year you kind of I felt like we were out of the mix when we first played Philadelphia last year. The first game was in Philadelphia. Dak Prescott was out with the broken thumb, and Cooper Rush was the start. We didn't even have T.Y. Hilton at that point, and we actually almost came back and won that game, but that's neither here or there. But the next time we played them, Christmas Eve, and we were home, that was really where we had. Now, of course, the Eagles are going to say, well, we beat y'all the first time, but we could say, well, Dak wasn't in the game. Well, we beat y'all the second time. They'll say Jalen Hurts was in. But when Dak Prescott came in, Dak Prescott, we sat there, we took that game. That game was, I mean, yes, it went down to the wire, to the point where, like, if it wasn't for the fact that we pressured Minshew, it probably would have been a different kind of game. But we showed that we, talent wise, we could stick with the Eagles. So I feel like it's going to be the same thing this season. I think that we are going to put up a fight. We're going to show them that, hey, we got the talent, we got people, we got the offense running the way they need to be running. I would love to see the running game pick up a little more. But even if they are going to shut down the run and say, hey, we're going to force Dak Prescott to beat us. Oh, it may be the same thing as we just had against the Rams. If you go and put it in Dak's hands, I have the faith that Dak knows what he's doing. He's commanding the offense now, and I think that right now is an ideal time to show the league what we are. So, do I believe that the Cowboys gonna win this week? Yeah, I do. I do. Again, I still think that we're gonna split it, but I don't know which way. But I think the Cowboys do have what it takes. It's not these. If you look at the Eagles kind of they really haven't dominated all season. They dominated Miami. That was one that it was close to the first half, but then towards the end it kind of fizzled out. But the other look at the tape. Go back to other games. There's not one game this season. I mean, the Patriots almost beat them the first game. Vikings almost beat them. If it wasn't for a few toe drags or what was it? Justin Jefferson up there holding the ball out and up there reaching for the pylon, and they knocked it out of his hands, and that instantly became a safety or a touchback. Hey, you know what? Honestly, that probably would have been a game they would have lost. So I don't think that they're unbeatable. I think that you have to be disciplined. So that's the difference, and that's what's going to be the name of the game for this Sunday. Be disciplined. Be disciplined in your execution. Stay on your assignment, and don't look for hero ball. Don't. I understand. Yes, we want to get the picks. We want to get the fumbles. We want to do that. But if that causes you not to stay on your assignment, don't do it. Just fill in your gaps and let's shut down the run. They have a phenomenal guy, Swift, with the run game. I'm telling you, what they're going to do Sunday is they're going to probably throw more screens on us than they've done all season long. Why? Because the Cowboys seem to struggle when it comes to screenplay. So, if I was Dan Quinn this week leading up to this game, that's what we'll be working on: screenplays. I'm gonna shut down the screenplays. I'm also going to sit there and leave a spy on Jalen Hurts. That's how you're going to win this game. By being disciplined in your assignments, that's how we're going to win this game. Talent wise, I think we are right there with them. I don't care who they picked up. That matters nothing to me. I understand who the Dallas Cowboys are when they play the way they need to play. And I feel like if we just get off this roller coaster, I know Mike McCarthy said it's been a roller coaster ride. I'm done with the roller coaster. Hey, let's go out here and make a statement. So if you want to ask me what are my picks, Dallas Cowboys wins this game 35-27. You heard it here. I see y'all. Peace.